Hello everyone, I am Sai here. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to compare the both phones, which is a iQOO 7 5G versus the Mi11X device. As you can clearly see here, friends, the Mi11X and iQOO 7 both phones are getting launched at same time. So a lot of users they did have this kind of confusion that which phone will be better option to buy. And one more reason is that both phones the pricing is also very close to each other, and that is another reason which a lot of users are really confused which phone to buy and why as well. So in this video I'll try to elaborate each and every category, friends, so which includes the processor, display, battery, camera and other categories, and final conclusion with the price range as well. So try to watch till end of the video to get to know all the details about this both phones, and definitely this video will be helpful for you in case if you plan to buy the smartphone. So just in case if you're watching first time this channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel friends Sai Tech, and also don't forget to check the links in description for the playlist of this Mi11X device. You can find all the videos will be available in the description below, friends. So let's get started with this kind of quick comparison between both the phones. So first let's start with the first thing, basically with the processor. So both phones they are having the same kind of processor, which is a Snapdragon 870 chipset. So there is nothing change except that anything in this Snapdragon 870 chipset. So both phones will be very good in terms of the performance wise, as you can see 870. So one more thing is that there is a special intelligent chip is present, which is present in the iQOO 7. So let me try to show you here, which is called extended or enhanced performance. So if you notice here, you will be seeing something text called enhanced UFS 3.1, as you can see, friends. So notice that you'll be seeing another thing which is going on here. So extended RAM, as you can see, friends, clearly. So the 8 GB memory will be extended to the 11 GB and the 12 GB will be extended to 15 GB. So this means I think the Vivo is the iQOO 7 has got dynamic memory allocation, so which consumes the ROM storage for the RAM when it's necessary. So that is what is happening here, so which is there here. So there is another advantage here, friends, but definitely I need to test this phone because I don't have the iQOO 7 at the moment with me, so I cannot talk more about this processor in terms of this different kind of chipset which is used. But overall there is an extended RAM as well, as you can see here. So they did highlight this kind of performance wise, slightly better performance. So overall, friends, if you consider all these aspects into ratio, the RAM is kind of same RAM type, LPDDR5 RAM type. UFS storage is also UFS 3.1 storage, and Antutu benchmark results also will be kind of close to each other. So there's nothing much difference happening in the processor segment. So next area is a display. So in terms of the display segment, there's three categories, so which I'll be talking about. So first is a refresh rate and the touch sampling rate, next brightness, and the type of panel they are using. So in terms of the refresh rate, both phones they are having the 120 Hz refresh rate panels. So and 360 Hz touch sampling rate, which is present in this Mi11X device, and whereas the iQOO 7, which has got the 120 Hz AMOLED display, as you can see, and also the touch sampling rate. So touch sampling rate is quite different. So let me try to quickly show you. So 300 Hz touch sampling rate, as you can see, friends, 300 Hz. So whereas the Mi11X has got 360 Hz touch sampling rate, you can clearly see the difference here. And both phones are having the same kind of peak brightness, 1300 nits of peak brightness and 1300 nits of peak brightness, and they are using the E4 AMOLED type of panel, and here it uses the Samsung's AMOLED panel, as you can see, but not E4. They did not mention anything about the E4, but both are compatible with the HDR10 Plus certified as well, as you can see here clearly. So this is a quick difference, friends, between the both phones. So in terms of the display wise, even I did not feel much difference. So even I cannot comment on the display much because since I don't have the mobile phone of the iQOO 7 at the moment, but I can definitely comment on this Mi11X device, which has got really good display in this phone. So I already did a couple of display comparison with the Realme X7 Pro and other smartphones as well. So make sure to check this video, friends, in case if you want to know more details about the display comparison. Definitely you will be impressed with the display of this Mi11. So next let's talk about the battery. So in terms of the battery, we'll be talking about the charging speed and the battery backup. So in terms of charging speed, so obviously the iQOO 7 is a clear winner, so which has got 66 watt of fast charging, as you can see here, friends, 66 watts. So when you compare with the 33 watts from this Mi11 device, so absolutely that's a double the capacity of this Mi11X. It's going to happen here. So 66 watts can charge the phone within I think within 30 minutes. So that is the time, friends, as you can see, 100% charge in 30 minutes. so by using this flash charge, whereas the Mi11X takes about 55 minutes to 60 minutes of time to complete charge from 0 to 100%. And the battery capacity in this Mi11X is about 4520 mAh of battery, and whereas this Vivo iQOO 007 which has the 4400 mAh of battery capacity. So both are kind of close to each other, but in this battery segment definitely I'll be giving points to the iQOO 007 because of having the very fast charging. So in the first two segments, absolutely friends, two phones are clear close to each other, so there is nothing much difference, but the difference comes with the battery. So where the charging speed is quite good in this iQOO 007, so that is where my points goes to. And next, in terms of the camera, so in terms of the camera friends, both phones are having the same kind of 48 megapixel camera lens which is present on the back side, as you can see here. The Sony IMX 598 sensor which is there in this iQOO 007. And the sensor which is present in the Mi11X is of Sony IMX 582 sensor, as you can see. So whereas in the iQOO 007, it's the sensor is of IMX 598 sensor versus 582, as you can see friends. So maybe the sensor slightly greater in this iQOO 007, as you can see. And both phones are having the same kind of three cameras. So three set of cameras. One is the main camera, ultra wide camera, and the mono camera, as you can see here. So these are quick details about the camera friends. So even about the camera I cannot comment much because since I don't have the iQOO 007, but definitely this Mi11X it's capable good enough to capture the very good detail images, so no issues with that. So next, other category. So other categories includes the 4T game vibration, so which is present in this iQOO 007. So this is quite interesting friends because you will be getting very good vibrations on the top side and I think even in the bottom side as well. As you can see, both sides, that's a really good feedback you'll be getting in this phone. So that is what I like in this particular iQOO 007 mobile phone, especially this kind of haptic feedback. So apart from that, both phones are having different kind of liquid cooling systems. So even the Mi11X has got its own liquid cooling system, as you can see here, liquid cooling 1.0 plus technology, and whereas iQOO 007 which has got the graphite layer for liquid cooling system, as you can see. So both phones, they're trying their best to keep the mobile phones cool, and both phones supports the 5G and both will support the Wi-Fi 6 as well. So everything is kind of close to each other friends, and both phones will be having same kind of dual speakers. Everything is same, as you can see, dual speakers and surrounded speakers. And the final conclusion, so which phone is the best to buy? So the iQOO 007 price comes up to the 27,999. As you can see friends, 27,999 if you're using the any ICICI credit cards, as you can see. And the Mi11X Pro you can get I think Mi11X you can get for about 27,999 if you're having any kind of discount cards, so which is offer going on, as you can see friends. 27,999 and 27,499 you can get the discount if you're using any HDFC cards, instant cashback, as you can see here. So these are the few details about the pricing side as well, and the final conclusion which phone to buy if you ask me. So right now I do have this kind of mobile phone which is a Mi11X. Definitely I do love this phone. So if you ask me, I would definitely pick this Mi11X device, but the only reason is because I don't have the iQOO 007, so I cannot comment on much on this iQOO 007 phone much. So even I did not have any kind of experience using the iQOO smartphones previously, so that's why I cannot recommend much. But definitely this software optimization and everything on the MIUI is very good. But another thing, only thing which I like about the iQOO 007 is the fast charging. So 66 watt fast charging is the one which really tempts me, because if you are planning to buy this kind of phone, definitely you will be using for the next couple of years this kind of premium and smartphones. So in that case, the fast charging will help you a lot in terms of after using for 1 to 2 years. Definitely you will feel that kind of drawback in terms of the fast charging segment. So another thing is that even the dual chip monster and a lot of other enhancement features, extended RAM capabilities, so all these features make slightly good for this iQOO 007. As I said, since I did not use iQOO smartphones as a past experience, so that is the reason why I am hesitating to recommend you most of these users. So these are the few things friends, few comparisons between both the phones, and definitely in the future, if possible, if I get hands-on with this iQOO 007, definitely I'll do the in-depth comparisons as well. So thank you friends for watching this video, and see you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.